I was just hoping, just hoping that, you know, this setup would look cool. Let me remove this. It's an eyesore. All right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, LiteofMind, the one that lets her light shine, no matter who it blinds. And I'm here with our full moon and Libra messages. I am in the car today. I wanted to get outside, but it is kind of overcast and I don't want it to rain. Or, you know, I don't want to get caught up in the rain and have to quit the live real quick, run to the car, get everything set back up, restart. Yeah, none of that. Um, I don't really have any announcements. It's my birthday month. I am in Aries. So, you know, decided to wear red today. It is Tuesday, Mars Day. So, in true Aries style, I'm rocking my red today. I hope that you all are enjoying Aries season so far. I hope that it's giving you all of the fresh energy that you need to start your projects, to start whatever it is that you want, you know, to start over new, or just pep up a little bit, spice it up, fire it up. Spice up your life, Spice Girls. Some of y'all might be channeling the Spice Girls, a Spice Girl this month of April. At any rate, yes, so readings, okay, I do have announcements. Readings will be $33 only. Personal readings will be $33 only this month of April. I am also doing very limited spiritual work. As you know, I need to preserve my energy for my Earth Day. I will be unavailable the 17th through the 21st. Just keep that in mind. All of that information is under the community tab. If you are new to the channel, welcome Lightbulb. It's nice to meet you. And if you are a returning Lightbulb, welcome back. I missed you. Boom. Go ahead and like the video while you're at it. I'm gonna timestamp all of these at the end. So be looking forward to that. When it comes to this full moon, let's go ahead and get into the collective energy. When it comes to this full moon, the full moon is in Libra, which is all about balance, right? Which is all about how we operate as it relates to others, our partnerships. Wherever this full moon is occurring in your houses, your chart, is where you'll most likely see it. So for instance, if you are a Libra, fourth house, you will be experiencing moments to balance out your home life. Maybe connections with parents will be balanced out. You know, you walking more in your adulthood, no longer wanting to be seen as a child, wanting to have that respect from your parents, your grandparents, your family. Maybe some of you all are going home to rectify certain situations or remediate certain situations. So balance, say you have Libra in the 7th house, you will be experiencing a lot of opportunities to balance out your partnerships, your long-term partnerships, whether that be romantic, whether that be business partnerships, whether that be you and your boo. Okay. So yeah, balance. This full moon is all about balance. It's also Libra's ruled by Venus. And Venus and the, let's see. I know that the sun and Jupiter make a conjunct during this full moon energy. And also, Chiron is opposite the moon as well. So there are certain things that are going to be happening, but it's all for your healing. It's also that you can experience a greater and deeper sense of love, not only for yourself, but for others, for your partners, for your friends, for your family members, for your loved ones. I would be very mindful of just treating yourself, you know, over the next couple of days. Treat yourself. Um, Dress up. Go see a play. Go to the museum. Listen to good music. You know, when it comes to the senses, beautify and romanticize your life. Okay. This can be, when it comes to like work, I feel like this is the kind of full moon that you can do either or. You can use this full moon as an opportunity to release and cleanse. You can also use this full moon to call in, balance, restore. So I am doing a community service for some beautiful sister goddesses. We are doing a cut and clear service and a attraction and magnetism service as well. So it's going to be very powerful. I have been preserving my energy. I have been fasting. I did a dopamine detox all day yesterday for the most part. Just really making sure that my energy is up for this work, because baby, it's about to be fucking amazing. Each and every one of us is going to feel it afterwards. So just stay tuned for upcoming community services. I will be offering them, you know, when there are important things going on in the cosmos, or just when spirit lets me know that, hey, it's time for you to get this work in. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Aries, we're starting with you, babe. You already know it's our season. It's that season when niggas cut a check for no reason. Yes, it is our season. I'm so excited. I feel so good. We are going to get a chakra card. Well, there's your chakra. So this full moon reading, I'm going to get a chakra card for every sign. And we're going to do that instead of the last minute messages from the Goddess Oracle deck. Okay. So Aries, the chakra that you have for this full moon, the chakra that is calling you to, wait, let me rewind. The chakra that is most important for you at this time, for you to receive a greater sense of balance, is your root chakra. And that's crazy. Red, okay? The theme for this card is independence. Aries, I know that a lot of us tend to already be independent, but some of you may feel so much blessings to you, Goddess. How are you today? Some of you may feel that you have been a lot more codependent than you have wanted to be, and not even necessarily to people. You know, there could be certain habits that you are codependent with, certain ideals, foods, you know, substances that you have become codependent to and with and on, and spirit is calling you to be more independent so that you can flourish like the true Aries that you are. We are meant to be number one, right? We are meant to, at least in our lives, we are meant to set the standard for all of the other signs. Although we are the youngest, you know, we are the line leader, suppose, you know. So at any rate, the chakras, the affirmations for this chakra, Aries. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. Period, Aries. So let's get into the tarot. Like I said, Spirit is just calling you to be a lot more independent at this time. You don't have to ask for anyone else's permission to do what you do, to be courageous. This is your life. And so if you are looking to the next person to guide you or direct you or tell you what it is that you should be doing, I would just ask myself questions. I would ask yourself questions, Aries. Yes or no questions, so that you make it very simple, right? So that you can, it's excuse me, I was trying to stop the cough from coming out, but I don't know why I did that. Let it flow. Anyway, say you have a goal, right? And you don't really know how to get there. I would take a piece of paper, write at the head or the top of that paper what that goal is, and then start writing down questions to help you decide how you want to get to whatever this goal is. Using your own inner guidance as opposed to, asking others that really, they can only give you advice based on their perspective and what they would do. And not everyone would even do what we are wanting to do. Most people wouldn't, because it's not for them. So asking yourself and getting your own guidance from Spirit, your highest self, that's the best way to go, Aries. What do we have in store for this full moon in Libra? What do the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars have in store for this full moon in Libra? I would definitely check where Libra falls in your chart. I will also check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars placement, Aries. Come on now. Some of y'all might feel stuck in a sense, or just maybe guidance, direction. Some of you all may be feeling like really lost as far as direction goes. But again, ask yourself those important questions. And if nothing really comes to mind, it just may not be time yet for you to act on anything. This may be a moment and a period of rest for you. Balance. Because y'all know Aries, I know y'all. I'm one myself. So I know how we can do. It's like, as soon as we are done with one thing, we are on to the next. We love to occupy our time. But sometimes you just need to rest and just be. Okay? I feel, I hate that I don't have my ring light, because it is very shady today. It's been raining. So, I don't know. I just don't. Anyway, I'm going to let my light shine no matter who it blinds, period. Aries, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Whatever you have been working on, everything that you have been working on has been a complete and total success. Okay? So over this full moon, I would just be really like honoring and respecting like everything that you have been doing. Everything that you have been doing has been victorious. Your connections, your projects. Some of you all are artists, musicians. Some of y'all love to draw. And then there is somebody that like does glass work or glass blowing, or you like to make ceramics and like pottery, or crafts. Some of you all love arts and crafts, just doing whatever it is to fulfill your creative energy, to get and express your creative energy out. I hear like even somebody has moved into a space, and the way that that space looked before you moved in, it looks completely different now. You have like painted all the walls, all different type of funky shit, placed pictures and posters up everywhere, mirrors, your own artwork, books, records everywhere. Someone's house is their it's like an art gallery, but it's also their comfort zone. It's their comfort space. People love coming to your house. You may have a lot of visitors over this full moon. People feel really at home in your space. But remember, balance, you know, balance that time that you spend with others with quiet time too. And if you tend to be alone most of the time, i.e. like myself, I'm an introvert. I used to be an extrovert somewhat. Actually, I feel like I've always really been an introvert. I'm just not shy per se. You know, it's like I can talk to people. I can relate to people. But I really value my energy, and I don't like using it or spending it on conversations that don't mean shit. I hate small talk, and I hate talking about shit that does not matter. Like now, you will not catch me talking about celebrities, or not for real, for real. Like if it comes up in a conversation and I do know about it, then I'll talk about it. But I'm not just going and, you know, looking up what the celebrities are doing, looking up what people got going on, looking up. I unfollowed the Shade Room like 3 years ago, maybe 4. So like when it comes to all of that shit, I listen, I only see it if it's on Twitter. If it runs across my feed, then I know about it. If I hear my friends talk about it, then I know about it. Some of you all are so in your zone. But going back to the point, some of you all do consider yourselves extroverts. So I would definitely, you know, just balance out this energy. And going back to it, if you are an introvert, because that's what I was saying, if you do see yourself as an introvert, or you know, yeah, think of yourself as an introvert, spend some time with people. Okay, I have to spend time with people. Well, that's why I like work somewhat, because I get to get out and I get to talk to people. You know, because there was a time for the last maybe 2 years almost, I've spent most of my time alone, just regenerating, regrouping, relearning myself. But it made me really awkward in social situations. So that could be you. So get out, you know, do some things. Some of you might like to play tennis, or you need to get back to doing hobbies that fulfill you instead of just coming home every day, taking your shower, eating some food, and digging in your ass, watching Netflix and shit. Some of you all need to reconnect with a hobby. You're very happy, Aries. There's a lot of joy. There's a lot of reasons to be celebrated. People want to be around you. People, there's 3 energy. People want to really be around you. Some people love to be around you because you do provide that light energy, that joyous and happy energy. Some people like to be around you because they learn so much from you. They love what you have to say. They love the things that you have to talk about. They love being able to pick your brain when it comes to certain things. Right? Some of you all are very magical energies. However, with this Page of Swords here, With this Page of Swords, I feel like some of you all will be cutting out like the super extra, going out all the time, being with your friends all the time. Again, if you consider yourself as an extrovert, some of you all are kind of like getting out of that energy and being more introspective. And even if you are, it doesn't matter what you consider yourself. I feel like the beginning of this year, Aries, y'all spent a lot of time, or certain parts of it, y'all spent a lot of time with family, with friends, doing certain things. But now it's back to the grind. Now it's back to studying, researching, learning. As opposed to spending your time with like people, places, and things, you're spending your time going within. Certain habits, certain ways that you have overindulged in the past, or overgiven yourself, overdid it. Some of you all have just overdid it, and you are wanting to come out of that cycle, and you are coming out of that cycle. This sign says do not enter. She is walking away from everything that is a distraction. Like, it's not that, you know, these people don't add value. It's just she doesn't have time. 20 years old and I ain't got time to play. Baby daddy go and take no more strip club. Yeah. Now she's working at the strip club. So that's Tink. They don't know your story. They don't know your story. No, for all the strippers out there, okay? For all of you, period, that just may do certain things unconventionally, they don't know your story anyway. But yeah, you're just, say you do work at a strip club. It's like, instead of like going out after work to the after hours clubs and getting drinks with your homegirls from the club and shit, instead of going with that trick to his hotel room and shit, you know, you are just researching, you are studying, you are focusing on yourself. Let's move on. I'm not a dancer, you know, that was a past life of mine. But yeah, so because it was a past life of mine, I can relate. At any rate, you're learning a lot about yourself. You're studying, you're researching, especially when it comes to the ideas that you have. Some of you all are studying how to communicate better. You're learning how to communicate better. You're learning how to express yourself. You're learning how to express these ideas. Some of you all are taking marketing classes in order to reach the demographic that you are wanting to reach when it comes to this idea. Some of you are learning what your target market is, and just how you relate to others, how you connect to others. How do people receive what it is that you are selling them, what you are telling them, what you are expressing? You're learning the ins and outs of all of that. Okay, Aries? So definitely this is all about independence. This is all about learning yourself, learning what works for you, learning what works for your project, your passion, your ideas, learning what works for your connections. How do you show up? How can you just be a lot more independent but still be there for others? Balance. And that is what Libra teaches the Aries. You know, Aries teaches the Libra how to be more independent, how to be more selfish. And Libra teaches the Aries how to be more interdependent, how to be more selfless. So, you know, we need each other. Okay? We need each other. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. Taurus. So this came out. I tried to put it back in, but it came out anyway. Taurus, your chakra is also the root chakra. Red, baby. Okay, that is the base of your spine. That's the area where your root chakra you know, is mainly your legs, your feet. Root, being grounded, being safe and secure. Okay, so the theme for this root chakra card is building a strong foundation. And the affirmations: I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is an essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will become. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what it needs. So some of you all may feel like you have been all over the place, honestly, because with building a strong foundation, some of you may feel as if you don't have that right now. So you're wanting to balance your energies when it comes to calling in a stronger foundation, a stronger and more secure foundation. I'm hearing working with the wounded masculine, because if you have a wounded masculine energy, you may not really have a sense of direction, or when it comes to structure, that can be very difficult for you to attain. Direction, it can be very challenging for you to attain. So I'm hearing working with the wounded masculine, whether you are a feminine energy or a masculine energy, male or female, non-binary, it does not matter. Working with the masculine energy, strengthening that energy. The sun is coming out a little bit, so that's nice. Hold on. Ow! Oh my God. Oh shit. I was doing my lashes. Y'all be careful, because things don't just happen. That was actually a freak accident. So be careful over the next few days with this full moon in Libra. Some of you all, again, building a strong foundation in the root chakra. Some of you all may be moving too fast. Some of you all, it's like so within, so without. As within, so without. So if you feel kind of chaotic and like accident prone in here, like you aren't doing the right thing in here, it's going to manifest, it's going to materialize, right? So I was doing my lashes and I must not have, I thought that I put it back in the eyelash container, but it was sitting right here. And these are, I used to do lashes, so these aren't no plastic tweezers, baby. These are real lash technician tweezers, and it just poked the fuck out of me. So take your time, okay? Make sure that everything is in its place. Make sure that you are not just going, you know, doing things impulsively. Take your time, watch around you, especially when you're driving, okay? I am in the car, So yes, especially when you're driving, just be mindful. You are also ruled by Venus, Taurus, so you all are feeling very beautiful. You may be spending more than usual. You know, you may be eating more than usual over this full moon. Beautifying your home and your space. All right, so someone's independence, someone's Nine of Pentacles, suspension, and Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's stability and security has been halted. This is like very much you were in flow up until a certain point. You were very self-sufficient, very independent, had everything you needed, and something came in. I have a feeling that this was like this is divine guidance. Again, there was something I feel that you were kind of like letting take control over you. This is all over the place type of energy. You may have been going the wrong way when it came to something. Although like you had everything, again, you were very independent, very self-sufficient. You had everything that you needed. There was something off, okay? So suspension is here. It was halted. Something about this was halted. Something about your independence, your freedom, your ability to just have everything that you needed at your beck and call. Something about that stability was put on pause. The Ten of Pentacles is here, so I feel like you are probably coming back into that energy of having more. It's like you had to learn how to let people in as well. You had to learn how to let people support you. And because you have learned how to also let people support you, you've already mastered being independent, Taurus. So now that you have also mastered asking for help, asking for support, letting people know what you need, now you have your Ten of Pentacles. Now you are as secure and stable as necessary to build this stronger foundation. I think I want Zaxby's. The Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the King of Wands. Taurus, you all have very strong energy this full moon. Aries did too. So this may be a very strong full moon for everybody, but we'll see. There is a new connection. There's a new connection coming about. If this isn't romantic, it could be a new opportunity coming, you know, to see if you're with it, and you're with it. You're very like this whatever this is, whatever this offer is, it piques your interest, okay, honey? It has you like, oh, I like this, whatever it is, and you're ready to change certain things about your life, whatever you need to do. You have a wand, a magic wand in your hand. So you're able to like bibbity bobbity boop. That's what I just heard. It's like you're able to point to something and be like, yeah, we need to rework that so that it can fit into whatever this offer is. Say you need to move for this. You're putting the pieces together to move. It's like nothing is stopping you. You feel very vibrant and passionate about whatever offer this is. Because it is a knight and not a king, you know, it might not be, I feel like it's not as short term as a page, but it's not as long term as a King of Cups. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna do what it need to do. It's gonna do what it need to do, Taurus. It's gonna make it do what it do, baby. Okay. Ray Charles, that might be one of your favorite movies. Or you might be listening to like jazz, funk, your favorite kind of music. This full moon energy, the Chariot. Yes, you are moving wherever you are going. Some of you all are planning a move, and this has been divinely guided to you. Everything about this move, everything about this movement forward, know that Spirit has your back. Okay? Know that Spirit has your back when it comes to this. You're being taken to new heights, new adventures, things that you haven't really seen before or experienced before. But it's all good. You know, you have Spirit in your corner, and you have again been doing a lot of work. You've been learning how to let people in. You've been putting down the bottle, honey. Some of you all may have drank a lot, but you put that bottle down, maybe not 7 days a week, but 5 or 6. You know, you're definitely not doing the things that you used to do in excess like you used to. So that is creating more balance in your life. You feel a lot more stable. You feel a lot more secure within yourself. The Knight of Swords, you're ready to move forward, but everything is not in position quite yet, but it will be. It will be. It's coming soon. Just go ahead and make sure that you're continuing to work on these changes that need to be changed so that you can go ahead and get in that driver's seat and press the gas. Okay? Gas pedal, gas pedal. So, yeah. I'm kind of like feeling led to still pull this goddess deck out. Okay. I wasn't going to for any of the signs, but okay. So, Taurus, some of you are working on your fertility, even if it isn't like, you know, like literally womb healing, or yes, some of you all are working on your womb and your ability to create an increase of fertility. I would tap into the energy of Kuan Yin, okay? And Venus, your planetary ruler, I would tap into Venus. This full moon, if that is what you are working on, getting your womb back into a restorative and fruitful space, use the energy of this full moon to do so. If that's what you have been working on, this full moon will be very significant for you, very helpful. Purifying the womb, doing a yoni steam, maybe doing a castor oil pack over your womb. Doing like a fire breaths. I don't know. There are a couple of things that I could suggest, but this is a great time to be working on that, if that is what you are wanting to work on. If that is not the case for you, it's like you're working on making your life more fulfilling, bringing that childlike innocence back into your life in a beautiful way, feeling back to your natural self, soul retrieval. All right, if you would like to book a personal reading, y'all know I'm here. But I'm gonna move on to Gemini. I wanted to say this, but I'm definitely gonna say it now because there's a lady in this beautiful green jumper. Taurus, green is your color for the month, okay? Or this full moon, green may be very significant for you. Gemini, my Gemini sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right. Gemini, your chakra for this full moon in Libra that will help you get into better balance is your third eye. And the theme for this chakra, for this third eye chakra card, is mindfulness. All right. So the affirmations. I am aware of my thoughts and I ask myself, are they uplifting and are they true? I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. Gemini, the more that you tell yourself that you're sick, say you got a toothache, and you keep ruminating about this toothache and what you need to change about this toothache, you need to go, or how much you don't have the money to go get this toothache fixed, and so and so and so and so, it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Say, you haven't worked out in a while, but instead of like saying things like, oh yeah, I'm about to get back in the gym, I'm about to get back in this thing, you constantly tell yourself, yeah, I ain't been to the gym in years, I hate the gym, I hate working out, I don't know how I'm gonna get any healthier because I just hate it. Negative. Just being super negative about the things that you know that you need to do in order to get you to a certain point, the worse and worse and worse it's going to get. Let's move on. I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. Period. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. That's powerful. All right. Mindfulness. Be mindful. Be aware of the thoughts that you're having. If you tell yourself that you are, I have had to tell myself how mentally strong I am. I've had to not tell myself, I've had to strengthen that belief, okay, that assumption about myself. Y'all know I'm all about manifestation. Law of assumption. Life is but a dream TV is down in the description box below. But you know, being mentally strong is being aware of the thoughts that you're having. The minute a negative thought creeps into my head, I'll be like, bitch, who the fuck is you talking to? You're not talking to me. Hey Tiffany, good. I'm so glad that message is resonating with you. But yeah, you have to tell yourself like, you're being too negative and I don't need that right now. Shadow, I love you. Thank you for, you're just protecting us. But I don't need to be protected in this instant. I got me. I got us. I got us. The minute like something triggers me, like say like one of my roommates like slams the door. In the past, I would have been like, fucking bitch, like why the fuck they slamming doors in this bitch? That's so disrespectful. Da 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 da. When really shit, they're not thinking about me and how it's affecting me. No, everybody, as soon as something like that happens, I tell myself, I give everybody permission to just be themselves. Do what you do, girl. Be you. Because when I do what I do, I don't want people being so fucking annoyed with me. for just being myself, doing things that shit, I'm just, when I get overwhelmed, yes, because I'm gonna tell you something, Tiffany. Spirit put you in the position to be there. Okay, your highest self knows exactly what she's doing. It's just, you know, this, the human version of you, you're like, fuck, like, can I do it? Imposter syndrome. Can I do it? Can I get through this? Yes, you can, because your destination has been set. You have great things ahead and in store for you. That's why you're in grad school in the first place, because your purpose is so great. So because your purpose is so great, you have to go through these tests. You have to, and you are going to excel, and you are going to pass each and every one with flying colors. Even if you falter just a little bit, it's just a learning experience, so that when you do get to this end goal of yours, you can look back and you can be like, damn, I did not know how I was going to make it through that. These tests, these classes, these people, these assignments, I didn't think that I was going to be able to do it, but I did it. And you're going to be stronger to accomplish. And you are most welcome. Okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm thankful that that didn't last that long, and I'm thankful that it didn't shut off the live. That is great. It's not even really hot out here, but I guess just because my phone is against my dash, I don't know. We in this thing though. Oh, okay. Gemini, this full moon in Libra, you were really emotional about a certain situation, or how to move on from a certain situation, how to move on from something that really impacted you emotionally and deeply, okay? That's coming to a close. I don't know what you're doing this full moon in Libra. I don't know what rituals or practices that you are partaking in, but death is here. So I don't know, maybe you're doing a cord cutting, maybe you are doing a burning bowl ritual, maybe you're just simply deciding to transmute that energy using mindfulness. Whenever, you know, a thought comes into your head, you switch it around. You're learning how to do that now. So, period. You're moving forward knowing exactly what to take with you and what to leave behind. Including like what emotions have been helpful for you, or like the displays of those emotions, and what hasn't. 11:22 is on the clock. The Three of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Tower. You are going through a tower moment that is testing you based off of what you know and how you feel. What you know and how you feel. It's like you're going to, after this, you're going to know how to compartmentalize, or, you know, what to be more emotional about and what to be more logical and reasonable about. Certain situations may come up that are going to test you in that area because the Tower is here. So you have to learn how to do so. And with death here as well, endings are coming, changes in the system, and how you you know, rationalize things, and what you really put your like physical energy in. It's just like Everything is changing because you are learning how to balance your emotions and your logic. That is what this full moon in Libra is teaching you, Gemini. That's beautiful. I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this is kind of weird. This is a weird message. For some of you, there's so much happiness and joy. There's so much for you to be celebrating. There's so much for you to be celebrating. There's so many great things happening for you at this time. But some of you don't see any of that. Some of you are only focused on what's going wrong. And you replay these same ideas over and over and over and over in your mind. So again, death is here and the tower is here in order to push you out of this stinking thinking. So again, certain things may occur over this full moon's energy, but it's for a reason. Okay, Gemini, it's for a reason. My best advice would be to lean into it. Don't fight against the current because you're gonna get drained really fast. Just lean into that shit. Lean into what you are being taught at this time and pay attention. Mindfulness. I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting. Be mindful of what's going on around you so that you can act and respond from an enlightened position. Okay, Gemini? Let's get a last message because my spirit is saying so. Centering child design. Y'all need to go outside. Y'all need to go outside. Y'all need to play. Y'all need to go to the playground. Y'all need to get on the monkey bars. Y'all need to go hug a tree. Y'all need to go run into the field. Frolic. Go pick flowers. That's what y'all need to do. And don't worry about the criticism. Don't worry about who's watching you. Don't worry about what people have to say about you going and frolicking in the fields. They just want to join you. That's why they're judging. Let's move on. Cancer. So Cancer, you all also have the third eye chakra, but the theme of this card is acknowledge spirit. So some of you all maybe try to do everything on your own instead of acknowledging that spirit also has your back. You have divine guidance and support, okay? So the affirmations for this: I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. You are God. Anyway, in the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside because you are God. And I am open, or you are a reflection of God. So you are God. You are the operative power tool. We are co-creators of our existence. Life is But a Dream TV is down in the description box below. That's my manifestation channel. Anyway, in the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside, and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I know that love is the creative force. Doing everything from a place and space of love, baby, is going to make sure that everything that you want, need, and desire comes true. I'm telling you, you don't believe me? Try it. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quests from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. You do not have to try to figure this out all on your own. Okay, Cancer? You have support, you have divine guidance, and Spirit sends you all the guidance that you need when you need it. I've had spiritual teachers that were only supposed to be there for a little bit. I've had homeless people as my spiritual teachers. I've had a homeless dude walk up to me and tell me some shit that was like, wow, like, you're so right. You know, I've had just people from all walks of life show me, tell me, or show me through action what I was supposed to be doing moving forward. So pay attention, you know that miracles do exist. Know that you are worthy of those miracles. Know that Spirit always has your back. You heard her. Yep, she said, yeah, Spirit always has your back, Cancer. Okay, hey, mama. She's so cute, too. Watch your dog. Your dog might be going and doing a little exploring, okay? Might come back pregnant, okay? You're making a decision, Cancer. This full moon is helping you to make a decision on oh, you're having to, this is going to be kind of challenging. I'm not going to lie, Cancer. We're going to see, how to better make this decision, but you're having to make a decision based off of what your heart says and what your mind says. What's the truth? And okay, wait, let me say that again. What your heart says and what your mind says. The truth is up in there somewhere. So you're gonna have to decide where the truth lies. Does it lie in your heart or does it lie in your mind? Okay, and you're gonna have to make it fast. There's some type of decision that you're having to make and you're gonna have to make it fast. And wherever the truth does not lie, you are going to have to leave that behind. Okay? If you make the decision, if the truth lies in your heart, you're going to have to leave the mental parts alone when it comes to whatever this decision is being made about. So you can't move with logic here. You're going to have to move from your heart here. If the truth lies in your mind and what you know or whatever, you have to push your emotions to the side in whatever event this is. I do see you moving into more stability, security, all on your own, independence, being able to do what it is that you want to do without asking others permission for it. Just moving in a more independent space. Something about like 10:30 a.m. or p.m. may be significant for you. Some of y'all need to go drink some soup or like something hot, liquids, coffee, tea, okay, soup. Nurture yourself. At any rate, that's what you all are walking more into, and it's making you very happy. Not only is it making you very happy, but it's making your spirit team, your friends and family, it's making them very happy as well, seeing you flourish in your independence. The Two of Swords did come out. So again, I feel like this is more so speaking about that head over heart decision or heart over head decision that you're about to have to make. Protect your energy, protect your peace when it comes to making this decision. You might have people just trying to talk you out of it, or like certain messages coming about to try to deter you from stepping confidently in this decision. So protect yourself, protect your peace, protect your energy, protect your mind, speak protection over yourself. Speak trust over yourself and the decisions that you make, okay? Trust spirit. Some of y'all have learned that, I don't know what's going on with these last minute ass, like weird ass messages, but balance, right? Some of you may have just recently learned about an infidelity or like a betrayal in general, because it does not have to be from a romantic, like a third party situation. It could be like people in your business. It could be people speaking about you that, you know, are supposed to love you. I don't know. This is betrayal. Some of you all just have learned the full moon illuminated some type of betrayal, and that may be a part of the decision that you're having to make, Cancer. The way that flew out, the Knight of Wands, and whenever you make this decision, again, stand on that. Be fierce about it. Be courageous as possible about whatever this is, because it is right. It's going. You already know, and spirit is leading you in the right direction. So just go with that. Do not allow yourself to be manipulated or, you know, coerced into making the wrong decision. You, the Devil, the Temperance, and the Ten of Pentacles, I'm gonna leave it alone, because again, there's gonna be someone is trying to talk you out of doing whatever decision that you make. Someone is trying to talk you out of making it, but it was divine. It was imperative that you make this decision. And by you making this decision, it leads you right back to the security that you need. Okay. Divinely guided. Acknowledge spirit. Let's move on. Leo. I know that's right. Just having kids and vibes, child. I ain't gonna say he ain't have no job. Speaking of, though, your card is responsibility. It's root chakra, but the theme is responsibility, Leo. I don't know if these people just don't have no job. She probably doesn't, because they have 4 kids. Okay? But you just coming up and sitting at the park. I don't know. Maybe it was his off day. Let me mind my business, because that's a part of his responsibility. Still spending time with his family. Let me get out of their business, child. Anyway, yeah, Leo, your chakra that is going to help you in this full moon's energy is the root chakra, and the theme of this card is responsibility. So the affirmations for this card, y'all go ahead and like the video if you have not, please. Thank you. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Amen. Responsibility, Leo. Maybe some of you all feel as if you just haven't had much of like an idea of where to go or what to do. Some of you all may feel not ready to make certain decisions, okay? Or when it comes to your response ability, you find that it's challenging, or you don't want to make, you don't want to take that response, or you don't want to make that response, or not the best one anyway. Not knowing if you are ready to make or take on certain responsibilities. But you are. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. You all may have been a little irresponsible in the past, but it's okay. You've learned since then, right? I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Allow others to depend on you. That helps to build your character. It helps to build your maturity. It helps to build your responsibility. You can always say no. That's a response too. Okay. You have the ability to respond as you need to. All right. So, Leo, you are working on creating a lot of different things right now. And so I feel like some of you all are isolating yourselves so that you can focus on these new creations. You're not about playing games. There's a Rubik's Cube on this ground, a whole bunch of other things on this ground. She's not paying any attention to it. You are focused on what you are creating, what you are working on, what you are cultivating within yourself or with another person or with others, Your support system, you have cultivated a very solid team support system, people that you can rely on. I see you moving forward with these people, a group of people or people that you've called into your aura. Some of you all have, called in your tribe, and that tribe is securing themselves in your life right now. A part of that tribe are animals. Some of you all have like soulmates that are animals that are helping you and assisting you in transmuting energy, They may be, you may be using them in your spiritual work. Some of you all are spiritual and have familiars. Familiars are animals that assist the spiritual practitioner, worker with whatever they need. Some of you all may be finding your familiar, or the full moon in Libra may bring them to you. You all are also balancing and making sense of what feels comfortable to you and for you. You know, your version of stability and security does not look like everybody else's, and it's not supposed to. A lot of 9 energy here. We have the 9 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. You're just very at peace and finding comfort in being you. You're remaining resilient in these creations that you are cultivating, you know, working on. You all are saving a lot of money, budgeting, being mindful of your spending habits. And at the same time, this is balance. This is work-life balance. This is indulging, not indulging. This is rest. This is work. This is balance. You all are cultivating a lot of like balance in all aspects of your lives. I really don't know what else to say other than that. Like, I don't want to be basic in y'all's messages, but that's truly what this is. I'm going to get some advice because, I don't know, this looks kind of good to me. Cycles that have made you feel unworthy, that have made you feel drained, that have made you feel lost. I'm hearing, lost in the heat of it all. Frank Ocean. Miami, Amsterdam, Tokyo, lost. Some of you all have felt very lost in the past, you know, not knowing where you wanted to go. Certain situations have like kept you in a perpetual cycle, a perpetual loop, a loop of doing the same things over and over, and you're moving out of that. 6 of Swords energy, moving forward. What's the advice for my Leos for this full moon in Libra? Miami, Amsterdam, Tokyo, lost. Wheel of Fortune. We have Wheel of Fortune out here twice. It came out in your tarot and in your advice. So definitely cycles ending to create new cycles beginning for you. 10, 9, and 10 are your numbers for this full moon in Libra, Leo. Okay, being a lot more carefree, being a lot more able to enjoy life, child consciousness. Okay, going out and doing cartwheels. I don't know, they're child consciousness. So for some of you, it's like there may have been a cycle that ended that I don't know, I feel like this was like really like uptight, really like stuffy, stifling type of energy, not allowing yourself to explore, not allowing yourself to call in your community, your tribe. That is out twice here as well. So new cycles beginning, old cycles ending, and your community, your tribe, that is very significant here. Look at these cards, y'all. And this is also a 9 card. So we have the 3 of Pentacles, which came out in your messages. You know, you calling in and moving forward with a tribe that makes you feel a lot more understood, a lot more heard, a lot more loved. You being able to, you know, kick ideas off back and forth with these people. Unity, right? Organization, coming together, uplifting, encouraging, and inspiring one another. That is what this is also. Everyone is different. And even in this one, you got old people, you got young people, you got some of every walk of life. Okay? You will all be different, but you will all bring something valuable to the circle, to the sister circle. Okay? The brother circle, the sister circle, the community. That's what you are striving to attain. That's what you are calling in. That is what is coming forth for you if you allow yourself to receive it. This full moon in Libra. All right, Leo. Thank you. That may be a sign too. Just, you know, be aware, be mindful. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo. So your chakra card that will be assisting you with this full moon in Libra energy is your heart. Your heart chakra, the color green and pink. You can utilize those colors to help you get in the space of moving from your heart, receiving from your heart, being in the heart space, connecting to your heart. And the theme of this card is compassion and forgiveness, okay? Kuan Yin is a beautiful energy. She is the Buddha of compassion. So I would definitely utilize her energy if you all feel called to do so. Go ahead and like the video if you have not already. I appreciate you. So the affirmations for you, Virgo. I have compassion for myself and for those around me. I let go of anger, resentments, and torments from the past, and I do not give my power away to those involved. Forgiveness is a gift I give to myself. I forgive myself for things I feel I could have done differently in the past, and I remind myself that my response could not have been any more evolved than it was at the time. Have compassion for yourself, Virgo. You all tend to be very hard on yourselves because you like to achieve, you like to accomplish, you like success, and there's nothing wrong with that. But have compassion for yourself at the same time so that you are not being super hard on everybody else as well. You know, when people start to feel like they can't do anything right for you and around you, they are going to slowly but surely get from around your ass because nothing that they do is right and you don't have any compassion. So have compassion for yourself so that you can have compassion for others. Forgive yourself so that you can forgive others. I am compassionate to those in need, as this shows them that they are not alone. I practice this by listening, sharing, understanding, and being of service. Sorry, y'all. I'm not sorry, but just needed a water break. All right, so that is your chakra, Virgo. Let's see. Some of y'all have a pet or a child that needs to get outside a little bit. You may live on a top floor of a building, and instead of taking your dog for a walk, you just let them out on the balcony, and I'm gonna need you to do better. Take that poor baby out for a walk. They didn't ask to, you know, be with you. You have to take care of them like a child. You can't neglect them like that. That's neglect. Animals need nature, or some form of it. Do not keep them trapped in a cage. They might as well be at a zoo. Virgo, there's a toxic ass energy coming back in. I'm sorry. There's a toxic ass energy coming back to you. Wanting to see if, what's the song? Don't go in my life because you're mine still. And I don't want to go and let you make me run. They say time heals. I don't like it because they haven't changed. I could see if they changed, but they haven't. I don't think so. They're showing up as the devil. Toxic, maybe like addicted to something, money hungry, always watching negative programming, listening to toxic ass music, maybe misogynistic or something. I don't know. Ew. And honestly, Virgo, I feel like you might entertain it for a little bit, but you're gonna see clearly that they have not changed, and you are going to instantly regret letting them back into your life. And so as soon as that light bulb goes off in your head, like, I need to clean this back up. I need to get this back together. My life was pure. My life was clean. My house was clean. My car was clean. I was walking on sunshine and shit. And then this person came back in my life and just ruined it again. As soon as you feel that that's the direction that it's going, you are out of there. Nine of Pentacles energy. You are going back into solo energy, being single, doing for yourself. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. Ew. This person might be homeless. That's why they're coming back in. Or you built a home with this person, or y'all bought a home together and certain things, they stop paying the bills and it's fucking up your credit. Or like they're just not, they are not providers. They aren't really about shit for real. And you deserve way better than that. There's five energy all up in here, and we don't really like five energy like that. It's survival energy instead of thriving energy. So having to protect your heart, having this wall up when before they came back into your life, you were healing on yourself. You were working on yourself. You were really like working on that inner child, doing that shadow work. I don't like this person. I don't like this environment. I don't like whatever this is that is trying to come back in and ruin your life. They feel like you cannot leave them. They feel like you can't do anything without them. It's narcissistic ass, toxic ass energy, and I don't like it. So I'm about to get up out of here. Self-destruction. The advice. Let me pull the last card. Okay. Self-destruction, completion, and courage. They have literally, whatever this is, has literally shit on your life and caused a whole lot of negative shit, and that's over. That's done. You have to have the courage to move on. Okay, Virgo, you have to have the courage to move on. Burn it this full moon. Whatever it is, if you still got that draws, burn them. If you still have pictures, old pictures, burn it. If it's a uniform from an old job, burn it. If you went to jail in that outfit, burn it. If it's hair or something, burn that shit. Burn it. Let's move on. That's crazy, Virgo, because I don't really have readings like that for y'all. So I wish you the best. If you like a personal reading, please contact me. They are only $33 for the entire month of April. Libra. It's your full moon, baby. What's poppin'? Oh, what's poppin'? Oh, what's good? Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, Libra. The chakra that is going to assist you with your full moon is inner harmony. Well, it's the solar plexus. Your intuition, your confidence, your courage, all of those things. But this theme, the theme of this card is the solar plexus. What, Brianna? Inner harmony. Okay. So the affirmations on this card. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. Trust yourself. That's a part of inner harmony. Being trusting yourself. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others also. Inner harmony. You don't have to try to sway or, change what another person is feeling. No. You feel how you feel. They feel how they feel. If you can come to a common ground, then so be it. If you can't, okay, that's cool. Detach. I release you. In peace and love. Anyway, I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. The foundation of all my thoughts and actions is trust in myself. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Man, Libra. If this isn't some Libra shit, I'm at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. That's some Libra shit. Some healthy Libra shit. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or exploit situations or people. That's some Libra shit. Wow. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others also. That's some Libra shit. So I feel like you all are having a beautiful full moon in Libra. It's teaching you just how to balance your own energies. How have you been manipulating others, Libra? Because you all are the sign of partnerships, you know how to manipulate others to do what you want them to do. How have you been manipulating others? How have you been exploiting situations or other people if you have been? How have you not been trusting in yourself? How can you trust more in yourself? How can you cultivate more trust and peace within yourself? What unrealistic expectations of yourself or of others have you been have you had? What doubt? Where is doubt? Where do you feel doubt in your body? Release that shit. All right, Spirit said, come on. Okay. All right. Ooh, you came out. The Empress did come out. We have the Hermit, the Empress, and the King of Cups, Libra. So I feel like it's very important for you all to go within. You all typically, you're a partnership sign, so you tend to like to really be around people. But this energy is calling you to go within so that you can really understand your Empress energy, so that you can really understand how much value you have to offer, so that you can really lean into your own beauty, your own creativity, your own passion, your own will, so that you aren't being not manipulated, but influenced by the energies of others. It's time to go within, Libra, and figure out how you intend to move forward a more authentic version of yourself. And not based on, you know, the perspective that you feel that others have over you, but like how you perceive yourself, because everybody has a different perception of everybody. Every single person that meets me looks at me completely different than what the next person does, or even how I view myself. You know, that's what a perception is. It's an individual way of seeing things or looking at whatever, you know, something is. So it's going to be different for everybody. But how do you see yourself? How do you perceive yourself? Make sure to hydrate. I drank like 2 bottles of water before getting on here, but my mouth is dry. It's cotton. And I know I've been speaking a lot, but I do feel like there's a reconciliation, but I don't feel like it's coming from like, it could. I'm getting two things. If this is somebody trying to come back into your life, whether it be an old romantic connection or like a family member, an old friend. I feel like with the world here, you have learned enough to either let them back in, like you have the discernment of where to keep them or where to place them or whatever the case may be, or you also have the knowledge, the ability, the wisdom to say, hey, listen, I actually don't accept you back into my life, and you know, I wish the best for you and everything, but you must do, you know, do whatever you was doing before you came back to me. And you're very like comfortable and confident in expressing that. Now, for others of you, I feel like this is more so a piece of you returning to you in order to make you feel more whole. There was a part of you that you feel that you lost, but you are reconnecting with that piece of you, and you're feeling a lot more whole, a lot more complete. That may be due to some forgiveness that you have expressed. Inner harmony. You feel this full moon will help you to, it's regenerating some kind of passion and fire and fierceness within you, some like the determination. Something has lit you on fire, and I feel like it's the full moon. I feel like it's because it is opposite, you know, your sister sign in Aries. Woo woo, Aries season period. But that fiery energy is helping to reignite certain flames within you. You are expressing yourself. It's like a new and improved version of you, Libra. Expressing yourself fiercely, confidently, you know, authentically, passionately. Your connection is also teaching you a lot this full moon in Libra. Whatever connection you are in, even if you are single, there is a connection that's teaching you a lot about yourself, about the world, about how to relate with this full moon. What's the advice for Libra? I'm gonna, at the very end, I'm gonna get advice for Aries too, since I got advice for all the other signs. Stand in your power. Lilith, fruition, and sacred fire. Stand in your power. There's a lot of feminine energy this full moon. Of course, it's Libra, and you are Libra. So stand in your divine feminine energy, fiercely, confidently, filled with power, your personal power. You're cultivating your personal power even more. Again, that's why you're being called to kind of go into hermit mode, because you can't change in front of people. They're not really going to see the changes if you are making these changes right in front of people. If you're telling everybody your every move, your every change, how you're evolving, that's not the way to do it. You do it by just letting them see it, you know, letting them see the evolution, coming back around later after you have evolved and letting them see the changes that you have made. Okay. Happy full moon, Libra. Thank you all for your beautiful energy. We all need this balance and energy. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. So your chakra card for this full moon is the crown chakra. Okay, and the theme of this card is bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. Y'all work really, really hard, and y'all tend to be very hard on yourselves. So I feel that with this card, Spirit is saying you need to balance out feeling blissful and at peace with your life too, you know. Anyway, I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. Go smell the flowers. That's what I'm feeling. Anyway, I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. Mm-hmm. See, you the energizer, buddy. You gonna keep going on and on and on. You gonna work, honey. Scorpio is going to work and work and work and achieve and achieve and achieve. It's similar like to the Virgo. But because you all are a water sign, you tend to be even harder on yourselves because it also affects your emotions when you aren't doing so well. So it's important to create bliss into your everyday life. That's why meditation is important. Meditation is a part of my life. It's important to practice meditation. And I love to practice meditation at the very beginning of the day because it's going to set you up for success. You know, if you start your day peaceful, having compassion for yourself, knowing that everything that you accomplish is accomplished in divine timing and right order. You know, if you prepare yourself for all the things, your life will be a lot more blissful. You know, time heals everything, and I'm still waiting. You want to break up with somebody. The Ten of Swords, we're starting off the reading with the Ten of Swords. Golly. Somebody has you weak in the knees. Somebody has you like really pissed off. Somebody, maybe like multiple people have constantly stabbed you in the back. I don't know. The good thing, the upside about the Ten of Swords though, is that it won't get any worse. But baby, there is a plug coming out of her shoe. You need to recharge. You need restoration. I feel like this full moon is very important that you practice bliss, you know, that you practice meditation, that you practice surrounding yourself and filling yourself up with like love, real love too. And know that you deserve it and are worthy of it and that you can have it. Because with the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel like maybe your vision may be a little cloudy when it comes to that. Maybe you don't feel as if you are worthy of reciprocal love. Okay? Some of you all may have downgraded or tend to downgrade when it comes to your connections. And this is a sign from Spirit here saying, think big, think bigger. Cultivate bigger, cultivate better, cultivate more. If you tend to like just downgrade yourself in general and maybe not shoot as high as you know you should be because maybe you fear success, right? Maybe you fear abandonment too, so you don't want people leaving you when you get on. When you get on, they leave you ass for a white girl. I don't know. Something about your perspective, something about the way that you see connection and relating and what you are worthy of equally, like the exchange of energy that you're receiving. You deserve and are worthy of equality, if not, you know, more than what you have to offer. So create this newness. Some of you all are tired of being single. Some of you all are like, when is my person coming? And that's what has you weak in the knees. It's like, damn, like every time I meet somebody, it's just not given. There's not an equal exchange of energy. It's draining you more than it gives to you. But again, vision, your vision. This full moon in Libra may be encouraging you to really work on your vision and the way that you see things. You are, oh my God, I'm emotional and I can't let go. I've been trying to hold on to you, though it hurts me so. Gotta let you know that the love we once shared now is through. Say goodbye. Oh, and that's what this second spread is giving. The Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Being very unfulfilled about something and very emotional about it. Not feeling like it is granting you the treasure. Some of y'all feel like you're the one that's really doing all of the legwork here. It's like, oh, it's a lot. And with the Knight of Swords, you're making plans to leave behind whatever this is. Some of you all have also been dealing with depression or some sort of mental health. I am not a doctor or a healthcare professional, and so I definitely would suggest that if you are dealing with any of that, please go and speak to someone so that they can try to help you maneuver through these feelings and emotions, right? And there is a sign that says revolution now. So you trying to continue to put it off and maybe I'll do it next month and the next month and the next month. No, you need to do it now. Golly, I've never noticed this card before. She has like cuts on her arm. All right, yeah, some of you all are really doing what you can, making plans to get out of this emotional state. God, the Tower, the Two of Wands, the Tower, and the Five of Pentacles. So now we have like certain pieces of this Virgo energy. You could be dealing with the Virgo, but it's backwards now. So you're having to take control over this Tower moment, over this moment of like depression and knowing that you need to get out of this space, this dark night of the soul, whatever it is, this really toxic or abusive connection, whatever it is, it's not what you deserve or are worthy of. It's not equal to you at all. Okay? So you are going to have to take control over this situation. You can no longer allow it to take control over you. With the Two of Wands, this is someone that's very assertive, strong, making the decision that is best for them. So you're going to have to do that. And with the Five of Pentacles coming after all of this, it may be a very trying decision to make. You know, this might not might not make you happy having to make this decision. It's not a decision that you want to make, but you have to make it. You know, time heals everything. So, very strong. You have the strength to be able to get through whatever this is. You know, definitely just be thinking of all the outcomes and self-care. Really nurture yourself this full moon in Libra. Let me get some advice, but with the Four of Cups, take some time to yourself and just smell the roses, smell the flowers, bliss. Nurture yourself, take you a good bath, buy yourself some flowers, paint your toenails, go get a pedicure or something. Venus energy. Do something good with your money, because that's what never declines. My God, is that bank account, is them pockets. Okay, you got money in the bank. The Empress, have courage, be your beautiful and amazing self unapologetically. But yeah, you got money, so go ahead and spend that shit. Do something nice for yourself, Scorpio. Okay, spend a check and get it right back. Patience. Be yourself authentically. Call in compassion, call in grace, call in courage, call in patience. Because, you know, you may want to be over this situation overnight. You're like, no, I'm just tired of feeling this way. I want to be over them now, or over whatever this is now. I want to be in a better mind state now. But time heals everything. Have patience and have courage. Have compassion and grace for yourself this full moon in Libra, okay, Scorpio? Treat yourself. Tearing yourself down, that's over. You don't deserve that. All right. Sag. I think that was 17. You know, that's right. Okay. Speaking of patience, Sagittarius, your chakra card that will be assisting you with this full moon's energy is your root chakra. Okay. And the theme of this card is patience. So some of you all, Sagittarius, may just want everything to go really fast. You may have Scorpio placements, or dealing with a Scorpio that is impatient, and that triggers your impatience. At any rate, the theme for this, the affirmations for this card. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and in a higher power. Hey, Sadia, I'm so sorry. Peace, family. T, what's up, Tito? It's been something about Tallahassee has an ancient energy about it. Honey, yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. My city is very, there's a lot of energy there that they have tried to bury. Um, my grandmother has done a lot to like help with that, but at any rate, they have tried to bury a lot of energy. The Miccosukee Indians really controlled that area for a long time. And during the Seminole War, I don't remember if it was the first or the second, they wiped all of them out. And those that remained, you know, either were sent off the Trail of Tears or were sent, not sent, but joined, you know, because they had to flee. So they joined certain Seminole bands and certain tribes down in central and southern Florida. But yes, Tallahassee has a very ancient feel to it. You can feel our ancestry all up and through there. But again, they have tried really hard to bury that, and they continue to. You know, FSU, and because it's the capital, a lot of politics there, a lot of white people there, just trying to make it continue to be. Tallahassee is the capital of Florida because it was the cotton capital of Florida. It had the most cotton, the most peanuts. So it was the place where slavery like really was. In Florida, it was also like one of the main ports that certain cities would come and get their slaves from. All right, Sagittarius. Tito, thank you so much for going down to visit, and I'm really glad that you had that experience. Okay. Sag. You have a lot of strength. You have a lot of resilience at this time. When it comes to your imagination, you are staying persistent. You are persisting with your manifestations. And that is the key to manifesting, you know, is not paying attention to the 3D and what hasn't worked yet. You feel what I'm saying? So congratulations, Sag. That is beautiful. You're having patience. Determined, you already know. You're bound and determined because you know that this is a new chapter that you're starting. You know that there's something new coming into your life. Maybe some of you all just started a job. Maybe some of you all are like stepping into your career, going somewhere new, meeting new types of people, just doing things differently. This is a new chapter. You're very bound and determined to be successful in this chapter and in all of your movements moving forward. You're determined. I'm like getting bull energy, but that may just be that centaur energy, like charging ahead. The Knight of Swords, you're moving. Some of you all are very, you're planning to move, and you're very bound and determined to make that happen. Yeah, you have a few things that you're just trying to figure out. A few loose ends that you're wrapping up, but you have so many things that you could do. So I feel like this full moon in Libra energy is helping you to like sort through all of it. You're going to be getting messages from people, downloads, little words of advice and encouragement that you aren't expecting. Like you aren't asking for this advice here. I feel like it's just coming to you. So when you allow yourself to be in a state of flow, that helps. That helps us make decisions. So I feel like that is what will help you make these plans here as it relates to this move that you're making. But the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the High Priestess, I see you doing exactly that. I see you being in a space of flow. You're centering yourself. You're remaining grounded so that certain opportunities don't pass you by. But at the same time, you know, you're doing the grounding work so that you aren't just making decisions impulsively either. The High Priestess, you know intuitively, or you will know intuitively what the best thing to do is. And again, a major part of that is that inner harmony, that patience, that grounding that you are doing. So let's see what you all's advice is. Tito, you come from a very historic place too. Aren't you from not Charleston, South Carolina? You from the coast. You from the Geechee people. And I think, are you Geechee? Cause you got the accent too. I don't think you're on here anymore, but I'm gonna have to ask you that personally. Sag, for some of you all, there was a coming together, a meeting of the minds of some sort of union. You may have really wanted it to be successful, but failure is here. I don't know what that means, and there's no advice. There's really no advice. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's move on though. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn, your chakra that's going to help assist you with this full moon in Libra energy is the solar plexus. And the theme of this card is self-confidence. Okay, so maybe some of you have not been feeling as confident in your abilities and your gifts and your connections and your personal power lately, but this full moon in Libra is coming in to restore that balance, that self-security, that self-confidence, that you know, feeling that you can do and conquer all. So the affirmations for this card: I trust myself fully. I will not allow fear or doubt to hold me back from doing what I am here to do. I have confidence, belief, and conviction in my abilities and goals. I welcome questioning by others, as this gives me a chance to clarify my truth, ideas, and philosophies. So if you, some people may not know what you're doing, and because they aren't confident in what it is that you're doing, it's kind of a projected energy onto you, Capricorn, and you feel it. So I welcome questioning by others. Allow them to ask you questions so that it gives you the chance to clarify your truth, ideas, and philosophy. If you don't know what the fuck I'm doing and why I'm doing it, ask me. Because once I tell you why, you know, it doesn't matter if you still don't understand. I understand more of why I'm doing it because you have asked me and because I have clarified it. Anyway, I trust in a higher power and I am open to new challenges. So, I feel that, Capricorn. I feel that. Know that God gave you your gift for a reason. They didn't give it to anyone else but you in the way that they gave it to you. And you have multiple gifts and abilities. Trust in that. Trust in your gifts and abilities and put them all together, you know? Okay, so your sense of, it's like your self-knowledge, the things that you know about yourself. I kind of feel like you're relearning yourself here. Or like when it comes to you and who you are working to see yourself in another light. You are no longer accepting the story that people have over you. You are creating your own story. You're creating your own version of self. It's like if someone calls you stingy, you know that you aren't stingy. So instead, you're going to just be more giving. You're stepping more into your giving. I feel with the Ace of Cups here, this is happening in many aspects of your life. As well as this full moon is giving you a lot of opportunities to see how you can transform in ways that make sense to you, in ways that make you feel a lot more stable and secure within and emotionally. It's like a balance of masculine and feminine energy here that you are cultivating, Capricorn. And that's truly some Libra shit. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancer. We have the Moon and the Chariot right after each other. And the Eight of Cups, if you aren't dealing with the Cancer, you are moving forward, not making decisions and choices emotionally, or whatever, you know, aspects of your life that you're switching around, that you're transforming, that you're rebirthing. You aren't utilizing your emotions to make these changes. You're simply making them. Now, if you are dealing with a Cancer, you could be leaving their ass. Not sure. It'll be different for everybody. Or this could just mean that you're moving. Like you're moving locations. You're moving forward with a certain feeling that you do have, or moving out of an emotion that you've had. Yeah, I don't feel like it's a connection for all of you. For a lot of you, I just feel, well, let me put it this way. Those of you that are in connection, I feel like there are far more those of you that are working to beautify your connections and make them better. You know, you're moving out of whatever like nasty ass energy or space that you all have been in. I feel like that's what's going down. So I feel like your advice, without even pulling out the goddess oracle, is to restrict. It's like, stop telling people your relationship business. Stop telling people what y'all got going on. Okay? Don't tell them, even if y'all do break up for a little bit, don't tell them. Okay? There's an end to a cycle and a new one beginning. And I feel like some of that has to do with how much you share with others. Or like what you're sharing with others, what you're allowing other people to see. Something is in conflict. I feel like it's like duty versus personal power. Like what other people have, like the expectations that others have put on you. Say you're a mom, okay? Other people, or the duty of being a mom, you know, has, you know, you take care of your children, you make sure they're fed, you make sure they're bathed, you make sure that they're nurtured and happy and loved and things, you know. I feel like some of you, though, are in conflict with what is expected of you and like your true power, your personal power, what it is that you want to do. Some of y'all, it's like you want to be sweet, but there's a conflict here, and you know, you want to show it that ain't shit sweet at the same time. There's some conflict here, and this full moon is coming in to help you balance out that conflicting energy. Okay? That is your reading, Capricorn. Aquarius. I gotta go to South Carolina. Tito saying that just made me think of all of that. It's time to get onto the coast, do a little traveling a little bit. See, and as I was coming here, it's like I was seeing the greenery. I'm definitely ready to get back home, but I'm ready to get to places where, you know, there are so many different plants and like spirits of plants. Y'all know I'm a root worker to my core, so getting back, I love that the plants are coming back out. Pollen has been going crazy. So Aquarius, you all also, no, they had solar plexus. Aquarius, your chakra is the heart chakra. That is the chakra that will help assist you during this full moon's energy. And the theme of this card is acceptance of self. If that is not some Aquarius shit, you really can't make this up, honestly. Like, people ask, you know, our reading's real, our reading's real. Child, you can't make up this type of shit. Anyway, acceptance of self. The affirmations on this card. It's time to rejuvenate myself by giving myself love. I accept myself the way I am, and I remind myself that I cannot feel any better about life than how I feel about myself. I will not wait a moment longer to accept myself. I honor what my body is asking for, and if I am unsure, I will ask myself, what can I do to be a healthier and more balanced version than I am now? I dwell upon all that is right in my life, not what is wrong, and I have gratitude. I accept my life as it is now, and I move forward from here. Yes. He pulled up to the part like he finna fight. There's cops over here. Don't do that. All right, Aquarius. So you all are just being very discerning. You're putting all your ducks in a row. You're making lists. You're checking them twice. You're being very methodical. Like, there is a method to your madness, and you know that the journey is not going to be easy, but you know it's going to be worth it. And so you're moving forward very fearlessly, very carefree, very passionate, very ready to go full steam ahead, but in a way, again, in a very discerning and methodical way, in a way that makes sense. And it's impacting multiple areas of your life. You're doing that in all areas of your life, Aquarius. I don't know, this is kind of giving me the type of energy that's like, you know everything. You know what's best for you. You're being divinely guided. You're listening to your inner wisdom. You're listening to your inner voice. You're being very logical about this as well. It's like using all of your elements, okay? So being very grounded, but also so earth energy, but also air energy, being very allowing yourself to flow and receive new ideas and accept new ideas, allowing your creativity to flow divinely. Water, same thing. Going with how you feel, you know, what you feel is best. And fiery, having the courage and confidence to push forward in all of this. Nosy people don't ever like make it not obvious that they're being nosy. It's always obvious as fuck. Sir, you're trying to figure out what I'm doing. You want one? Got perks. Want one? Oh, you don't want no perk? Want one? Fuck. Got readers. Want one? Oh, you don't want no reading? Alright. Anyway. Something is coming back around. So a cycle ended, right? Something has ended. Something about the way that you do something has ended, but this is funny. Something has ended. A cycle has ended. But now something is coming back around as a part of this new cycle that's beginning. It may not have made sense or been really like what you needed or like aligned with you before, but now it does. Now it's completely what it is that you need, what you need, what you want, what you desire. It's very honest too, whatever this is. Maybe before something was just too honest and real for you. Maybe it got too real in the field. But now it's exactly what you need. I got what you need. What you need. The only thing is, oh, I'm hearing Janae. It's like, how do I get me to, how do I win? You are the world. You are my world. It's like you want to move forward with this person or with whatever this is that has come back in. But you're like, how does it fit now? Because my life looks a little different. So you're like, how does it fit into my life now? How can I make all of this a cohesive piece? How can I bring all of this together cohesively in a unity that makes sense, that it all works together? Some of y'all might be poly. And you're trying to figure out if you want to like just be with this one person, or like some of y'all had like mad hoes. You're like, do I just want to be with this person? Yes, like they really fit me. They are really like, honestly, you know what I need. But shit, like I have all of these other people that could, you know, be what I need them to be. It just won't all be in one person. So I don't know. You're having to make a decision on who you want to go to, who you want to move forward with. Okay. There's advice here too. Restrict and leave behind everything trying to hold you back or keep you the same, because you are no longer the same. Okay, a new cycle is beginning for you. So it's not like you can go back to whatever this was. No, what has ended, and it will never be coming back. So you just need to put your attention on, you know, where we going next? Like, where we going? Well, what are we moving forward to? There is a need for you to purify and cleanse the way that you express yourself. Maybe you have not been expressing yourself as effectively as you want to. Maybe you haven't been expressing yourself in a space of accepting yourself. Maybe when you speak to others, you just tell them what they want to hear, or what you feel as if, you know, they receive. You know, you want to make yourself more palatable to other people. And no, okay, you are being called to release all of that. Now you are moving into a space of being you, unapologetically, in your expression, in the way that you dress, and the work that you do, and you know, the connections that you have, what you occupy your time doing. It's all yours, and you don't have to Aquarius, you aren't meant to be like anybody else. That's why you're Aquarius. Leo is your sister sign for a reason. You are meant to be being you, okay? Showing the world why it's important to be an individual, and how our individuality helps and adds, you know, to the community and the collective. So Pisces, last but not least, Last but not least, Pisces. All right, so you all have the solar plexus, and the theme for this card in particular is self-worth and self-esteem. So, the affirmations. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered as I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. You don't have to be anything for anybody. We were just talking about that for the Aquarius. So go and watch the Aquarius read. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. So you can't treat yourself like shit and expect another person to just roll out the red carpet for you. It doesn't work like that. Okay, if you are a queen, if you are a king, treat yourself like that, because your queen or king is going to reciprocate that energy. Can't treat yourself like a peasant, or you gonna get peasant treatment. So as within, so without. I know I am worthy of love and respect. The boundaries I create with others acknowledge my self-worth. Try it. I'm telling you, tomorrow on the full moon or after, of course, we're going to release off feelings of unworthiness and lack of self-esteem this full moon in Libra, right, Pisces? But then moving forward, we're going to continue to tell ourselves how amazing we are. We're going to treat ourselves with so much love and honor and respect, right? And watch how others begin to treat you after incorporating this unconditional love for self, you know, operating from that space. Some of you all may feel like you're in a sticky situation, but the Hermit came out first for you too. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Libra or have Libra placements, but you are being guided to go within. A little bit of hermit mode energy for this full moon. Maybe you all have been around a lot of people, around a lot of energy, doing a whole lot of everything, pouring a lot into others instead of just really taking some time and pouring into yourself. So that's what you're being called to do. Something is teaching you a lot. There's a lot of Aries and Mars energy here. The Three of Wands is a Mars and Aries card. The Teacher is a Mars and Aries card. So a lot of Aries energy. You all are studying a lot, researching. It's like I'm really getting the energy that you are leading yourself. You're being called to lead yourself in multiple aspects, multiple arenas of your life, especially when it comes to what you know. If someone is trying to convince you of something, but you really know better, do better, right? Go within. He's kind of distracting me a little bit. That's why I'm really glad that this is almost over. But go within. And as soon as I said that, he stopped. So I don't want to like stop anybody from doing what they do, you know, from following their dreams. And so that may be a theme for you this full moon in Libra, like wanting to do something, but I don't know, maybe just not wanting to do it so out loud, and know self-worth and self-esteem, he deserves to be out here practicing. This is a free country, you know, and I want him, I don't even know this young man, but I want him to flourish in his practices so that he may be successful, um, you know, as a musician or in band or whatever he's doing. So, I don't know, but you all are learning a lot. There may be a certain course of study that you are focused on during this full moon energy, but whatever it is, you have your nose down in a book or tapping into, you know, what your passion is. The throne of knowledge. I feel like you all are really, look at all these books. And the King of Swords in this card is the throne of knowledge. So very determined to move forward in this learning. Some of you all are getting your are in grad school or doctorate school. You're very bound and determined with whatever this is moving forward. You may not really know where you stand with your lover, but there's balance coming in that. So try not to ruminate over that too long. There's balance coming in to help with that. With this full moon and Libra energy. Energies are going to be balanced out in between you two. But with the Four of Swords, just, you know, be honest. Any regrets you have, clear it out. Some of y'all just need to go outside to get your mind off of all these things. You're eating a lot, you're sitting in the house, you know, ruminating over what's not going right, and get your focus on other things. Get outside, go in, or go within, you know, focus on yourself. Like, pick up a book, study that. Huh? Oh. You're safe. Everything, you're safe. The emotions that you're creating, your emotions are safe. If you are scared of, like, am I safe here? Am I loved here? Am I nurtured here? Am I cared for here? You are. This could be very new, so you don't know what it looks like yet. You know, oh God, you don't know what it looks like yet. You don't know what them truly, you don't know everything about whatever this is yet. So you just kind of have to ground and assure yourself and affirm to yourself that you are safe, that you are secure, that you are loved, that you are honored. Mars and Pisces energy. Up it. Up that energy. You have everything that you need. Charge your crystals, especially if you wear them daily. Put them under the full moon. They may be very heavy with energy. And because they're heavy with energy, they're like spilling back energy into you that need to be cleansed instead. Something about your backyard may not be finished, or you may be being called to like do some work on your home, renovate your home. That will make you feel a lot more at peace and comfortable in your home. Some of you all are potentially getting pregnant or finding out that someone has a child around you, maybe being asked to be the godfather or the godmother or something like that. But I feel like if you have been working on a certain creative project, now is the time to manifest its completeness, its wholeness, its physical representation or physical manifestation. Okay? I can no longer take it. I'm like kind of feeling all over the place. So I'm going to wrap this up, Pisces. But don't forget to let your light shine no matter who it blinds. And we will see you all for the new moon, the second new moon in Aries. Okay, but we gonna get over this pink moon in Libra first. Remember to love. Remember to love yourself. Remember to do what you need to do. What to make you feel more balanced. All right, y'all. Bye.